Hey guys, episode number 46 here. This is going to be more of a lighthearted deal that's not talking about the government or the IRS, or maybe we'll talk a little bit about the government, but no IRS, no SEC, no TikTok ban, no religion. We're talking less somber. Well, I say that, but then we have a whole section of this video where we're going to talk about the survival of the human race, and it's dependent on some stuff. Today we're talking about StarShip, and this is a vehicle that is being built right now by Elon Musk and SpaceX. They are right now planning to do an orbital launch of the StarShip spaceship, or shuttle, whatever you want to call it. And they're planning to do that right now in the later part of April. I believe April 20th is the date that they're trying to do an orbital launch. So if you guys are interested in space and technology and stuff like that, and SpaceX, Elon Musk, technology advancing, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and go watch some of the other videos I talked about AI in the past and an F-16 being flown by AI. And we're going to continue to talk about SpaceX and the developments of SpaceX and Elon Musk and how that's improving our lives as human beings. But go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video if you do, and then go ahead and check out some other videos after this one is done. I talk a lot about religion, and MMA will be on here pretty soon. UFC 287 is next week, so we're definitely going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some more religion here. We're going to talk about, we had a whole segment this past week about the shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. So we'll do some current events. And I talk a lot about finance and cryptocurrency and Web3 in general. So if you guys like this video, please go ahead and subscribe. So let's talk about StarShip. StarShip is the largest spacecraft or craft of its kind. I believe when it's all filled up, it's going to be over 1 million pounds of very advanced spaceflight technology that's going to hopefully get us off of this rock that we call Earth and make us a multiplanetary species. Now, I will tell you right now that Elon Musk is a huge role model for me. I think he is doing amazing things right now with all of his companies. I'm not necessarily a big electric car guy when it comes to Tesla or solar power. I think that has a lot of advancement to go before it gets real widespread adoption. But I will say that SpaceX is one of the most fascinating companies out there, and the ability to privatize space flight and the launch of satellites has absolutely revolutionized the world, to be honest with you. And Starlink, which is their basically it's their satellite beamed internet system, which allows people to have decent internet basically all over the world. Using a Starlink satellite is one of the ways that they make money. They also make money launching other satellites for other companies into orbit, because there's just simply not enough spacecraft out there or rockets out there that can get satellites up into the air fast enough. And so SpaceX is able to do that because they have fantastic engineering, and the Dragon rocket that they are able to use and continue to reuse, because it comes back down and lands itself, which is absolute wizardry in my mind. That has allowed a lot of advancement in space flight and in satellite technology. Now, StarShip is the next iteration of this. This is the largest spacecraft that has ever been built, and it contains 33 Raptor 2 rocket engines, which are the most advanced rocket and the most powerful rocket engines in the world, which were developed in-house by SpaceX. Now, this is extremely important because Elon Musk is attempting to take humans as a civilization and put us onto Mars and make us a multiplanetary species. The reason he's trying to do that is because, and I share a lot of commonalities with Elon Musk in this regard, because I think he's right about a lot of this. I think the human race is coming to a very, very important filter here soon. And what I mean by that is that when a species, and I'm not going to get into if we have aliens or not, I'm sure there are. That's my personal belief. But our civilization is becoming so advanced at this point that if only a couple things go wrong, we could wipe all of life off of the face of the planet, of Earth. And that would entail some kind of nuclear war. That could entail some kind of massive pandemic. That could entail the geothermal systems of our planet to go supercritical and to have super volcanoes to go off all across our planet and completely reset life as we know it. And even if it doesn't wipe everything off the planet, it would wipe a majority, 90% plus of everything off, and we would have to restart as a race, as a human race, all over from the beginning. This could also be an asteroid, which a lot of asteroids go unseen until they're close enough to Earth that it's too late, right? Elon Musk is trying to get us off this planet for that reason, because there are too many crazy people on this planet that have some very insane ideals and that are continuing to become more and more crazy with the evolution of technology, and the power that they are able to wield because of technology becomes more and more dangerous every day. Nuclear weapons was bad enough, but then you have them in the hands of absolute crazy people. I mean, the Iranian regime is talking about having nuclear weapons if they don't already have them, within the next month. North Koreans, who are probably one of the craziest people on the face of the planet, Kim Jong-un has tests that are going to be going off here soon in the South China Sea, where he's going to be detonating a nuclear weapon underwater. And this guy is probably one of the craziest people that has ever lived, ever. Okay, we are not able to live on this planet much longer. I mean, if we live another 50 years, can you imagine the technology and the weapons we're going to have by then? And it only takes one idiot, one misguided idiot, to make one giant mistake that would literally end the entire civilization of the United States, of humankind, and all of the development that we've had over the past thousands of years. Right. So one mistake equals the end of the world. And I know that sounds like a very nihilistic and horrible and apocalyptic view of the world, but I think he's right in a lot of ways. I can tell you right now, I don't trust the United States government with nuclear weapons. And I mean, I've lived here my entire life, since I was born. I think what we're doing in Ukraine right now with Russia, playing this basically chicken with another nuclear power at this point in Ukraine, is absolutely insane. If you told me tomorrow, if I woke up tomorrow, and you told me that Russia and the United States of America are in a nuclear standoff and are about to launch nukes at each other, and it's going to be the end of civilization, I would not be surprised. I would not be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's happened. I can't believe we're here. I just can't believe that it's come to this point. What happened? I would 100% believe you and be like, yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, sounds about right. From what the past 2 years have been, the past 3 years, honestly, since COVID hit, I can tell you that the world has gone absolutely nuts, and we were already at a point where we were absolutely nuts, and we have just ratcheted up the insanity another 5 notches, right? So Elon Musk and StarShip are one of the only hopes that we can have in order to get us off this rock and hopefully have a multiplanetary species that will continue the human race beyond that. Besides that, it does give me hope in the future. It gives a lot of people hope in the future. And maybe it is able to provide a deterrent for other countries and other whatever that would prevent them from attacking us, or give us the ability to build colonies outside of Earth that would allow for a more distributed society that would have a little bit more sanity to it. Because I don't know how much longer we can all be on this planet and not, kill each other, kill everybody. It doesn't seem feasible with the way things are going right now. COVID-19 absolutely exploded the heat when it comes to the insanity in this world, and I think Elon Musk is realizing that, which is why he's pushing StarShip so hard this year. I think we'll see an orbital flight. Getting back to StarShip, we're going to see an orbital flight hopefully in late April, and then some more orbital and testing flights where we can start to look towards Mars and possibly build a civilization there to get away from all of this madness. I'm not saying I'm going to go. I'm not saying I'll even see that in my lifetime, but we have to do something about this because things are not going in a positive direction in this world right now. That's what I can say, and for sure not in the United States of America. Regardless, I said it was going to be somber, but it was kind of somber. And so if you want some more somber content, please go ahead and subscribe below. Follow my YouTube, which is David Coleman YT. Sorry, did I say YouTube? Follow my YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, which is David Coleman YT. Follow me on Twitter, which is Coleman63ETH. Rumble is David Coleman27. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and watch a couple more on the channel. So thanks so much, and I will see you on the next one.